there's a huge push now towards reducing the role of the US dollar in their trade, stop using the US banks, their payment systems. So there's a lot of ways to begin in the medium to long term to reduce the relevance of this pressure. And I think in the long term that's also in the interest of both Russia and China, because the main idea would be no dollar, no empire. And if you look at the US dollar when it was first introduced to be so dominant, it was the main creditor state in the world, the main trading partner. These days we see a huge unsustainable debt. All economic dependencies are weaponized. And beyond this, the US can even tax the world when it prints new money and devalues the reserves that countries already hold. So for countries like China and Russia, which are the US sees as enemies, these two countries effectively using the US dollar, they finance their own military contingency. So I think that as the US feels its enemy under greater and greater pressure, it will use the sanctions more and more fiercely, and it only creates further incentives for the rest of the international system to begin and decouple. So I don't really think so I think the pressure for the sanctions, while they have some effect, it will diminish over the long run. It's also a huge pressure for the Chinese, because it's not just about trading with Russia, but if they start to give in to the sanctions and let the Americans dictate who they can trade with, that's not only going to embolden the Americans to effectively put in more pressure to try to dictate more to the Chinese what they're going to do. Furthermore, given that the objective of the Americans is to, as multiple American leaders and generals suggest when they talk about this war, the proxy war they're currently fighting against Russia, the main objective they always say is to knock out the Russians from the ranks of great powers so they can focus all their resources and attention on China to diminish the role of China. So effectively, when they're putting pressure on China to put sanctions on Russia, they're asking China to eventually help in its own destruction. So I don't think this will have any long-term effect on this. Again, anyone can give a little bit into temporary pressure, which will have control sliding. But in the long run, I think both countries are looking for new ways to create economic system.
Come back and talk more about this politics there. Before that,